Hi there, and welcome to this video on how to get started with ProofHub. ProofHub is a project management and collaboration software designed for teams of all sizes and industries. When you log into your ProofHub account, Me View is the first screen you see. It serves as a central hub, providing a consolidated view of everything on your plate and helping you stay focused and organized. Here, we have different widgets available. Clicking on this widget icon, you can simply drag and drop the widget you require on your Me View. For instance, announcements. Announcement lets you convey information to the teams that may or may not be related to a specific project. You can use it to appreciate a job well done, celebrate achievements, or send birthday greetings. To create an announcement, you can click on this Add button. Here are some of the announcements I am subscribed to. By clicking on them, you can see the title, the description, and all the comments made by subscribers, which makes it more interactive. Now let's discuss some other widgets as well. My shortcuts give you access to your assigned tasks, assigned events and milestones, log time, activities from all projects in one place, eliminating the need to navigate through individual projects. Let's click on My Task. These are all the tasks assigned to me regardless of the project they belong to in one comprehensive view. On top, different filters are available to sort these assigned tasks. My projects provide you with a list of all the recent and start projects that have been assigned to you. Agenda feature helps you stay organized by keeping track of your tasks, events, and milestones. It is divided into 3 sections. Overdue shows what's been overdue in the last 7 days. Today highlights what's scheduled for today, and upcoming shows what's due in the next 7 days. This makes it simple to track your priorities and stay organized. You also have the option to adjust the width and height of your widget, or you can remove it if it is not required. In ProofHub, a project refers to a dedicated workspace or container where all project-related tasks, activities, files, and communications are organized and managed. In the project section, Assigned to Me gives you the list of all the projects that have been assigned to you. Managed by Me shows all the projects where you have been assigned as a project manager. All Projects gives you the list of all the projects across the account. Under Templates, you can see all the templates created across the account. Let's click on All Projects, and here you can see the filter option available to quickly locate, organize, and access all projects based on specific criteria, enhancing productivity and workflow management. Clicking on this Add button, you can create a project. So let's say I want to create a project related to marketing. You can provide further information here in the description box. Add assignees who should be part of this project. You also have the option to choose project manager who is going to handle this project. You can give the start and end date, choose the category and the status, and then click on Next. You get all these tabs to manage the data for any project you create. You can also enable or disable these tabs based on your requirements, like this. And then click on Add. And your project will be added here. Tasks help you to easily manage the work allocation within the projects. Let me show you some basics of managing tasks in ProofHub. A project can further be divided into task lists, and each task list can have its own set of tasks. Here I have added 4 task lists. You can also add another list by clicking on this plus icon. Let's say I want to create a task list for social media post. You can associate a workflow from here. Add subscribers. Check the Enable Time Tracking box if you want your subscribers to be able to enter their time into the timesheet. If you want this task list to be visible in Gantt, ensure to check Display List in Gantt box. You can also mark this task list as private and then click on Add. Once a list is added, it will appear in the left panel. You can now start by adding and assigning tasks. The task added here can be viewed in 3 different views: the board view, the table view, and the Gantt view. We are currently in the board view. The board view gives you a bird's eye view of tasks organized in stages of your workflow. You can see how tasks are progressing and spot potential bottlenecks early. Let's add a task and assign it to a user. Click on the task to view it in the task detail window. Here, you can find additional options to manage the task details and add more fields to store extra data. You also have the option to break down this task into smaller and manageable chunks. As the task progresses, you can move it to the different stages like this. And once the task is moved to the last stage, it will be marked as completed. Now let's quickly jump to a table view. The table view gives you the spreadsheet version of your task. All the fields here are in column form, where you can view complete information of tasks with custom fields and manage data with ease. On top, we have different filters options available to manage or filter the task based on your requirements. Gantt chart helps you to easily plan your projects, modify schedules, and visualize tasks. Clicking on this Add button, you can add task list and task, and based on their start and end date, view them in a timeline format. I have already added few task lists right here. Let's expand one of them. These are the tasks in this task list, and on the right you can see them in a timeline view. Now let's learn about dependency in Gantt. Dependencies represent the relationship between tasks, indicating the sequence in which task needs to be performed. To create dependency, hover your cursor over the taskbar of the task. Each task has a small bubble or circle, usually located at the beginning or end of the taskbar. Now, click and hold this bubble icon of the first task and drag it to the bubble of the second task like this. A blue arrow will appear indicating that the dependency has been created. Once the dependency has been set up, if in case one task is delayed by few days, let's delay this task forward. You can see that it will automatically adjust the dates of all the dependent tasks. You can also apply different constraints to manage how the task dependencies will work, using these conditions right here. Now, to view a task in a task detail window, you can simply click on the task or right-click and select the View Task option. Besides that, you get all these other options to manage your task. On top, you get multiple options to manage the view of a Gantt chart. You can zoom in or zoom out, or you can use different filters based on different assignees and dates. The project managers can also set up a baseline for the project from right here. Let's check Show Baseline first. Now, if I click on Set Baseline and select Yes, a baseline will be set. The gray bar you see here are the baseline, which records the actual or current start and end date of the task. Now, if a task gets postponed or gets delayed, and if you hover over this gray line, you will be able to see the baseline start date and the baseline due date. And if you hover over the task, you will be able to see the current start date and current due date. Now you can compare these dates and you can have an idea how much your task has been deviated from the initial baseline set. Essentially, it serves as a reference to track the task progress and compare the actual progress with the planned schedule. You can also print out your Gantt chart or export it in PDF format. ProofHub Calendar helps you stay organized by adding tasks, events, and milestones in one place. Sync with iCal or Google Calendar to keep track of your schedule and manage projects smoothly. Simply click on this Add button or on the date to add event, milestone, or task for the project. Let's start by adding a new event. In the Add Event window, give the title, add descriptions, select few attendees. You can also choose if this event is going to be an all-day event, or you can choose the start time and the end time for the day. You can create recurring events for your project from here. Create a daily, weekly, monthly, or yearly recurring event. You can also set reminders so that all the attendees are notified through an email 15 or 30 minutes before the event begins. Then click on Add, and your event is added. Now let's move on to milestones. Milestones are like targets that you can create for your projects. Simply click on this Add button and select Milestone. Give the title, let's say Project Kickoff. Add description. Select few assignees who should be part of this milestone. Choose the due date if you want. And here you can also set up reminders. Now, a very specific feature of milestone is that you can associate it with the task list. And then click on Add. Here, your milestone has been added for the project, and all the assignees will be notified if it is not completed by the selected due date. Similarly, you can also add tasks. From here, you can choose your preferred view, day, week, or month. This filter option lets you sort the items in calendar based on assignees and what you would like to see, specifically events, milestones, or tasks. Click on these three dots to sync your ProofHub calendar with the default calendar or Google Calendar. You can also download it in CSV or PDF format. Notes can be used to capture ideas, jot down important details, action items, and internal wiki all in one place. You can add any number of notebooks, and each notebook can have any number of notes added to them. Here I have already added 4 notebooks. Clicking on this plus icon, you can add another. Let's start by adding a note. Click on this Add button. Give the title, let's say Target Audience. Select subscribers who should be part of this note. These notes can also be marked as private to restrict access to the limited project members. And let's click on Add. Now you can simply start by adding information here. And project members can view and refer to these notes at any time. Plus, we have this rich text editor toolbar that allows you to format text, create lists, or add tables. To edit a note, you can check the edit option on top. Also, you can download these notes in PDF format. ProofHub's file management provides a dedicated space for each project to store, view, and upload files. With centralized storage, users can easily access PDFs, images, or spreadsheets and more in one place. All files you have added or attached within the project are available collectively in the File section on the right side. Here on the left, by default, Project Files folder is displayed, and any additional folders you create are nested within this main folder. Here you can see I have created 4 folders already. To create another, you can click on this plus icon. Further, clicking on these 3 dots in front of the folder, you get the option to add subfolders, download, delete, or move files from this folder to another folder. Clicking on this Add button, you can upload a file. In the Upload File window, you can either drag and drop the file or upload using these applications. Let's upload a file from my computer. I am going to select one file, but you can also select multiples if you want. Select the users to be notified and choose the folder where you'd like to place this particular file, and then click on OK. Here you can see our file has been uploaded into the selected folder. Now you can click on this Proof This File option to open the proofing window. Here you can easily collaborate with the team by marking any changes using the annotations available and add comments corresponding to different annotations right here. you can mention users while adding these comments as well, and the mentioned users will receive email notifications of the same. There is also an approve button available on top, using which project managers can approve the files. In addition to this, multiple versions of the single file can be managed by using the upload new version and the version history option right here. You can also share files with external users using this copy link option and sharing this proofing link with the external users, enabling them to access the file in the proofing window, where they can easily review, comment, and approve. You can select multiple files to download, move, or delete in one go. Here are the multiple filters available to sort your files. If you want to view the information of a single file, you can simply click on this information icon. With multiple teams working on multiple tasks, it becomes difficult to manually keep a track of time spent by each individual user. ProofHub's time feature helps you track work hours, manage timesheets, and stay organized. You can either use a timer or make manual time entry. Time entries are made on the task and are saved in this section. Now we will begin by creating a timesheet by clicking on this plus icon. Let's give a name to this timesheet. You can also mark this timesheet as private, ensuring it's visible only to the added subscribers. Then click on Add. Here you can see our timesheet has been added. You can also make multiple timesheets if you want by following the same procedure to segregate the time entries in the same project. Now I will make a time entry on a task. So let's jump into a task section and open one of the tasks. Here you can add estimated time for this particular task. Let's say it should take 10 hours to complete. Click on Update. Clicking on the Add Log Time option, you can choose if you want to add time using a timer or manually. Let's choose Timer option for now. You can see the timer has been started on top. You can close this task window, and here you will be able to see the timer still running. Click on this to see all the active timers. You can pause and start different timers of different tasks at any time. Now the next step is to save the time entry. Let's go into the task section and to this very same task. You can see the timer is still running. Click on this and choose the Save Time option. A window will open where you have to choose the timesheet in which the time entry will be saved. You can add some description if you want. Select the status and manage the task details, and then click on Add. Here your time entry has been stored. This way you can make multiple time entries and compare it with the estimated time for the task. You also get multiple other options to manage time entries into the time section of the project. For example, on top you can see the filter option available that you can use to sort the time entries. You also have the option to export these time entries into CSV format, QuickBooks, or FreshBooks. We are now in the discussion section of the project. Project discussions help you centralize all project-related communication in one place, ensuring seamless collaboration and eliminating the need for multiple scattered communication channels. Here you can add any number of topics. As you can see, I have added a few on the left side. To add a new discussion topic, simply click on the plus icon. You can give your title, description to provide further information, add subscribers who should be part of this discussion topic or should be notified about any comments you're adding right here. You also have the option to mark this topic as private to restrict access to the limited project members, and then click on Add. Here you can see a topic has been added. Now to comment, you can simply click on the Write to Comment option and also mention people while adding these comments. You can see a comment has been added. Additionally, if you want, you can also share files and documents here. The Overview tab within a project provides a comprehensive view of the project status and progress. By clicking on this eye icon, you can review details such as the project creation date, assignees, and the start and end date of this project. Overview is further divided into two tabs. Summary shows a progress chart that visually represents the project's progress. You can also see all overdue, current, and upcoming task events and milestones. Activity displays all project activities in chronological order, helping you track what everyone is working on across different project sections. In ProofHub, the Reports section helps you get clear, up-to-date insights on tasks, milestones, and time tracking. It's great for tracking project progress, identifying bottlenecks, and optimizing resource allocation. We have 3 reports available by default. The All Project report gives you a summary of all the projects across your account. With the Project report, you can generate a report for an individual project. For example, let's say I want a report for marketing project. You will see general project details here. Then project status, open versus total task, open versus total milestones, number of assignees, and total time entry made to this project. You'll also find milestones and burn-up chart. The report shows the number of tasks based on labels as well, like the total task labeled article, and how many are open, overdue, or completed. It also provides details based on resources, showing how many tasks are assigned to a particular user in the project, and their current status, whether they are open, overdue, or completed. This report also displays the number of tasks at different stages. And finally, shows the time entries made by various users in the project timesheet. We also have Resource Report, which provides a report for a specific user. Additionally, if you click on this plus icon, you'll find more report options like the project status report, workload report, task completion by resources. You can also create custom reports to fetch data specifically for task, milestones, and time. The Everything section in ProofHub is a comprehensive hub that brings together all the key activities and data across your account in one place. All Task provides a comprehensive overview of all tasks across projects, helping you stay organized and up to date. All Calendars consolidates all calendar items, including events, milestones, and tasks across different projects assigned to anyone, into a single unified view. All Time provides a comprehensive record of all time entries logged across all projects and users. All Gantt offers a clear and detailed overview of task advancement across multiple projects, bringing transparency and clarity to your workflows. All Activities allow you to view and analyze project activities performed by people across all or shared projects. Hope this video was helpful. Do let us know if you have any questions and we will be happy to assist.